Welcome back to the Culture of Currency. Exciting day today. There is a YouTuber, an awesome YouTuber that I've been watching for a little bit, and I was like, hey, I like what you do. I would love to feature you on my channel. And he said, okay. Which brings us to this. This is a package just got in the mail recently from said stacker. I'm going to see how long it takes for you to guess who it is. I'll pull out these channel stickers here. And if you don't know who it is, hopefully by the end of the video, you will not only know who it is, but you'll also go check them out because they do some awesome things and things that I thought were really, really cool that you might want to add to your collection one day because they do create some cool stuff. All right, so here's one of the channel stickers. That's right, folks. We're talking about the Broke Stacker. Check that out. Beautiful old school look there. The brown and gold. That is a piece dollar silhouette, if you don't know. The Art Deco variety. I absolutely love the piece dollar. So we are talking all things Broke Stacker this day. And what amazing things does he have for us? I'm going to leave some of the stuff in here. But if you know anything about this guy, he creates some really cool things. There's his other sticker. You will see this as his channel logo right here. The Broke Stacker. How cool is that? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. So if you don't know anything about this guy, obviously his name is the Broke Stacker, and there's a reason for that. He is all about trying to get the idea across that you don't have to be rich to get into this stuff, right? Kind of like I do with my $100 challenge, where I want to make sure everything I do is $100 at a time so that you can see it and say, hey, I can do that too, right? That's the idea. Broke Stacker is kind of in that same vein. He wants you to understand about precious metals in a way that helps you on your journey, no matter what your budget is. And so he definitely takes that approach with his channel. And he's been around for a little bit. He's been around since September of 2023. But just like many of you, his life started out quite a bit before that. And I asked him about that. I asked him a little bit about his life. Let's go ahead and get into things Broke Stacker, and we'll get into the stuff that he made for this channel. One particular piece of which maybe I'll have a giveaway for. So basically, this is a guy who right out of high school went into college to be an auto mechanic. He was working odd jobs, and he, played in a few bands along the way. A lot of us have that same background where we dabble a little bit in the fun parts of life while we're doing some more astute things with our studies. Very interesting college years, he says. During the global financial crisis, he changed careers to construction, and he's been doing construction ever since. Because of that background, he knows how to make, build, and repair just about everything. He's a hands-on guy, which is what you want when it comes to the cool things in this bag right here. Precision machining and moving parts came very easy to him, and that's probably why he can sharpen knives down to the micron. So if you need knives sharpened, this is your guy. That's fantastic. I absolutely love knife making and stuff. So metalworking has always been an interest of his, and he is looking to move into jewelry making and knife making, along with the creation of beautiful precious metal products. So years ago, he said he was sitting in a hotel room working on the road, reflecting on how he works so hard. We can identify with that, right? I'm a school teacher. I know I can. So all the hours you're putting into something and you've got almost nothing to show for it. So he started to look at financial videos on YouTube and stumbled upon the coin community. Haven't many of us done that exact same thing? This inspired him to purchase his first silver coin online, and after getting that silver in his hand, he was hooked. Not knowing much about his first purchases, he did not know a great deal and a bad deal with all the high premiums, and so being very frugal, that bothered him, and his crusade therefore set its charge to make sure the others would not fall into the same common mistake he was born into. So he started this channel to help people make the best educational purchases possible. It's his way to give back to his awesome community. So in here, we have some beautiful things that I want to get to you. So before we get to that, let's read what he wrote. Culture of Currency, thank you so much for your interest in my work. Your support is heartfelt and appreciated. Please enjoy the low mintage pieces that are proudly made in America. Oh, that's a big one. Keep up the great work on your channel. Keep stacking and stacking high. The Broke Stacker. Thank you for that. That will go in my little box that has all kinds of stuff from content creators. So listen to this. Oh, that's a chunky boy. All right, so this is the first piece he sent over, and he sent some copper. Like we talked about, he is building up his inventory to where he can eventually sell online through a website or some type of online store. But right now, he sells via email and occasionally at auction. So if you see something that's like, oh my gosh, it's so amazing. Well, yes, it is amazing, and that's how you get these. Here's the first piece. This is the piece I saw on his channel, and I was like, okay, I'm going to reach out to this guy. This is pure copper. Check that out. So this is his Aztec. Classic. Has beautiful reds. I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but it has this almost antiqued quality to it, like it's been sitting in a treasure chest for a couple hundred years. Look how thick. Beautiful. Here's a poker chip, for example. It's about 1.5 times the thickness of that poker chip. And on the back, we see the custom stamping. I'm not sure exactly how this is coming over in the camera. Let me try to get the focus correct. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we see the Broke Stacker logo here. We see the Made in America flag, which is a fantastic touch. This is number 6. So he stamps his pieces so you know which mintage you have. This is number 6. There's not very many of these. And we see 2024 here. And we see that it's 3.55 ounces right here at the bottom. 999 pure copper. How cool is that? So that's the first piece. Just looks amazing. So very happy to have that. Thank you so much, Broke Stacker. But don't worry, he sent more. Here is the next piece, which is another chunky boy. Hear that? That's some weight. All right, come in these beautiful sachets. Look at that. The copper comes out on this one. This is a set of bees on a honeycomb is what it looks like. He calls this the honeybee. Absolutely amazing. So he is still fairly new to this stuff, but he has learned so much, and he actually has videos of him making these things, which is really cool. And one of the things that he's started to do that I think look awesome are hand-hammered bracelets. So they have that really cool old school look, and so that's something I saw him making the other day out of copper, and he's going to be moving into silver soon on those. So if you're somebody who thinks you would want something like that, he is going to have that available for you in the coming future. So here we see that this is also number 5. We see that it's Broke Stacker. He's put that stamp on there. 2024, it looks like 3.74 ounces and 3 nines. How beautiful is that? That is just so cool. I love that. All right, what else do we have in this beautiful bag? Oh, yes. A little bit smaller piece, but it still feels like it's an ounce or more. Check that one out. How gorgeous is that? That's a perfect little pour there. I love art when it comes to metals. Just such a cool thing. There we are. BS for Broke Stacker. Number 5, 2024. It feels to be a little over an ounce. Just gorgeous there. Gorgeous pieces. And we have one more. This is the last one he sent. And this is just a little copper button. We all know what these are. Basically, when you have some left over, you want to form it into something. And this is one of those somethings. It's just a standard rough copper button, and I love it so much. 2024, we have the American flag and the Broke Stacker logo. I want to make sure I get you a zoom on that so you know exactly what we're talking about. There we go. Look at that. So there's the button. Gorgeous reds. It just looks like it's still magma from the earth. Cool textures. In this piece, I thought it would be really cool if we feed the crab with this one, which means we put it in our crab for another giveaway. So maybe at our 5,000 person subscriber giveaway, we add that to our little crab. So fantastic stuff today. I'll go over them one more time. This is the Broke Stacker. I'll have his link in the description. So we have our Celtic, beautiful, beautiful tri-knot. The Celtic tri-knot right there. We have our set of honeybees right here. Big, thick, chunky boy. We have our Aztec round. Gorgeous. And we have fed the crab with this. So our 5,000 person giveaway is going to be absolutely full of goodies. I can't even begin to tell you. Just off the top of my head, some of the things that are in that 5K. We have a Route 66 poker chip, a Route 66 full ounce. We have a Johnson Matthey 5 gram cereal bar. We have a SLQ Standing Liberty quarter. And we have something coming in the mail that is so unique and so amazing that it's going to blow you away. It's about this big. And it is just outside my mind how cool it is. But I'm getting 2 of them. One will be for me because I needed one. And one will be for our crab here because we like to feed him so that he feeds you, right? That's going to be for giveaways. So thank you so much, Broke Stacker. I'm just blown away. And I'm thinking about using these as paperweights and things instead of going and storing them somewhere. I want to look at them. I want to stare at them. I want to hold them because it's so much more than just a precious metal when you have put in effort like you have here, when you have a beautiful design. This is so cool. And just knowing that, another human out there made this and wasn't stamped by a machine is so valuable to me. So if you are somebody who wants a product like this, if you are somebody who thinks that, I want to get into metals, but I don't think I have the money to do it, the Broke Stacker is a great place for you. It just really is. He has 400 and something subscribers. He's been cranking out content that's been fun to watch. So I think in the, coming years, he will be just like I am, up there in the subscriber count, moving in the right direction, and you will be able to say, hey, I got, Aztec piece number 9 or whatever, and be able to say you got in early on his amazing, amazing stuff. So that's what we have for you today. Thank you so much, as always, for watching, and please remember to stay classy and current with the culture of currency.